Enjoy the show, everyone!
Well, there you go. Welcome to the Heat Army podcast. You can tell someone's been playing with AI, and that person was me. Before we go any further, a big thank you to our sponsors at Northern Print Solutions and our friends at Hope and Glory. Of course, links in the description if you haven't got your Gateshead memorabilia or merchandise. Great the strips this year, and as I say, that third strip, I'm still waiting to pull the trigger on that one. It is absolutely lovely. It is just me and Mickey at this moment in time. I'll take me off full screen because Steely is still on the road. He should be here in about 10 minutes, and we'll have our first guest then as well. We've got Sam Bowen, new Gateshead player, obviously joined at the beginning of January, is joining us, so we're looking forward to speaking to him. That'll be good. We've also got a Gateshead fan who lives in Jersey in America. So he's been snowed in and had a hell of a time over there, but still following the Heat. Former Dunstan lad. That's where you kind of get the Dunstan out, you really can you once you've been there. So we're going to have Sean join us later on. I've already sent him the link. Of course, there is news from within the club as well, and I'll put the banner along the bottom for the topics, as you can see there. Josh Lucas has got a new role within the club as well, which is fantastic because he's been there for a long time, working hard, and he's got his just rewards, and hopefully he can grow strength to strength with the club. And so all to talk about. And also as well, there's a pitch inspection tomorrow at 12. So we'll find out if that's happening. And we'll get straight into the vote. It's #1 for a Braintree result. Yes, so we're going to win. #2 for a draw, 3 for a loss, and #4 rained off. So get that in, scan it on the screen, and we'll get into that. And we've got the messages are absolutely flying in. We'll get to them shortly. But Mickey, how are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, all right. I've burnt my arm on the air fryer earlier on, so I've got a bit of a boo-boo, so I'm feeling sorry for myself. Apart from that, it is just plodding along. And, well, I mean, we've said, we've got the topics going along the bottom of the screen. Steely's joining us shortly. Obviously, just before we came on, we've seen the tweet about there being a pitch inspection tomorrow. It has absolutely been chucking it down non-stop. I can normally get a good gauge on the grass outside the back of mine where I cross over to go to my car, and it is like a bog. I know the stadium pitch is a lot better than a bit of grass in Hollow Green, but it's a lot of water going through it, Mickey.
It has been since last week, hasn't it? I mean, I landed last Friday, come back from Spain. I think most days it's tip down.
Yeah.
Not many days it hasn't. And
I know.
I cannot say it being on, but who knows? I mean, if they've had times to work on the pitch, that it might fall away now that the drainage might be working absolutely.
It does work really well, but I think obviously they'll be wanting to have a proper look at it. One bit of news that we haven't announced as well, the welcome return of Ben Radcliffe on loan until the end of the season from Crawley. Fantastic addition, especially with Louis Story being missing for 3 games, and these 3 games have felt like half a season if we're not playing through weather and cup duties. So, having him back, the slot back into that back 3 or back 4, however it's going to be, depends on if, Grayson's back and Kenton. We'll have to see. Hopefully there'll be news on that soon, because they were hoping that he wasn't going to have an operation, weren't they? But have Ben back is a massive shot in the arm, and it looks like we've got a steady back line now, and Pete Jameson is back as well. We mentioned that last week, so it's going to be a little bit different at the back, but familiar at the same time. And moving forward into midfield, there's we've got all them players have had this time now, Mickey, to work together. Surely there'll be some good cohesion.
You would imagine so in training, but will it be rusty after? One thing working on a football on the pitch, on the training pitch, getting on the actual pitch and doing it. Obviously they'll know each other better now. They've had a bit time to work on bit shape, perhaps, and where the way they want to play. They've had a lot more chance to nail that down. I just hope this game goes ahead on Saturday.
Yeah, I think we really need it, and obviously, more importantly, we need a result as well. Just to because it's all well and good having games in hand, but we need points on board as well to help G everybody up. Steve Farnfields, but hello, boys. Looking like another blank weekend given the weather forecast. Can't see us getting the go ahead tomorrow. Think the pitch inspection is a mere formality. NUFC won't want us playing. It's another added aspect now, isn't it? But I don't think they dictate on whether we can play or not. So that's down to the referee. Heat Army Adam has put evening. Let's hope for a go ahead tomorrow, but it's not looking likely. Johnny Gray, the man that runs a prediction league for us, Darcy and Dad checking in. Fantastic. We've got Craig Hilton as well. I hope all is okay. Super Heat Army, thank you very much. NUFC ladies went ahead. Maybe they're pulling the strings. I don't know. Well, we weren't going to be playing last weekend anyway. Well, it was the cupcake, the FA Trophy, so that doesn't really make any difference. Vanessa, evening, all snorkels at the ready and flippers in goal. More look likely. Let's hope not. Also, Hidom Adams sent another message, hoping the match to be on Saturday. We travelled to Boston, having not played in 3 weeks. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a worry. You can't deny that. But I'm hoping the time on the training pitch has got us in good stead and also allowed players to come back from injury. The only downside was that we haven't played games and you've still got Louis Story not available. So it is that we've got Michael Boyle has also put evening, folks. We've got Sean Parry as well. Good evening, lads. Surprised Steely managed to get off the island. He's not actually on the island at the moment. He's off for the winter break, but he still has duties that he has to do and meetings to attend. So he was on the road today. So hopefully we'll have him here shortly. But as I say,
I think he's been up in Edinburgh, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. But we mentioned in the build-up there as well, we'll get into this a little bit later on after we spoke to our guests, but Josh Lucas is the head of analysis and recruitment. As I say, I've been speaking to Josh for a good few seasons now, before the game, and he always comes up and gives us a thumbs up when he's walking up the stand, when in preparation for the game. He's a lovely lad and he works really hard, and it's just nice to see we're promoting from within, and hopefully he's going to be, relishing the task ahead. I think he is by his interview that was put out today.
He is, but I'm sorry about that, but I think Sam's showing off with his hairdo.
Yeah, it's a full head of hair, isn't it? Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not in yet. we can hear you, but no one else can. I'll bring you in shortly. So Sam Bowen's in the background. We're going to be talking to him very shortly. But of course, anyone got any messages for Josh Lucas, send them in as well, and we'll read them out. But lovely to see Josh doing that at the moment. And as I say, you won't meet a nicer lad. Also, last week we did talk about this 500th. Celebrating 500 shows, a celebration. We have been talking in the background. It looks like what we're going to do is, thus far, we are doing a big vlog. We're going to go to an away game and record a vlog. Me, Steely and Mickey, that's definitely on the cards. But we're also want to put feelers out to you on other aspects, because we did say maybe about a function or something. There has been earlier this season floated about on the podcast. It kind of got pushed to the back burner because of everything that went on with the on the pitch things about the GFC Hall of Fame, and possibly doing something like that and celebrating, having a 500 show celebration party plus the GFC Hall of Fame and having a few inductees. I know that the Gateshead Support Society are interested in helping out with us, as are the foundation. But I think if we're going to go down that route, if people could let us know if they would be interested in that, and just having a couple hours at a social club, we'll present a couple of awards and say thank you, and maybe a bit of cake, and just have a drink and a socialise, because it's you that make this podcast go. We could sit here and talk to nobody. It wouldn't work. It's you, the viewers, and we want to celebrate with you. So if you would like something like that, we'll try and put wheels in motion for that. So that's that on that front. Right, we'll bring Sam Bowen in now. As I say, he's going to unmute himself. Yes, there we go. How are you doing, Sam?
Yeah, I'm all good. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Before we go any further forward, last week we heard about Brad Nicholson's unfortunate tattoo. Do you have any bad misspelt tattoos?
No, nothing. Clean slate I am.
All joking aside, welcome to the club. It's a pleasure to have you. As I say, obviously we've seen you play a few times. And how are you finding life on Tyneside so far?
Yeah, really enjoying it. It's been obviously it's a bit different from back home in South Wales. You know, the distance is far away, but there's actually quite a lot of similarities with like the beaches and stuff, which
Yeah.
me and my missus and the dog have loved going to, and yeah, we're just settling in nicely. Yeah,
The
Yeah.
weather's the same. I see you brought that with you.
yeah, the weather's the same. Yeah.
And obviously we spoke to a couple of your teammates last week, and we spoke to them asking about how the move came about and what sold it to you coming up, because obviously we're not in the most glamorous of position at the moment,
Yeah.
but there must have been something there for you to think I want to take that on.
Yeah, I think looking from the outside, I feel like the squad is really strong, and I know there's been a lot of injuries and stuff, so a run like this can happen. But the main thing for me was speaking to Rob and just how he sold the club to me. Really, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And as I say, if anyone's got any messages, please put them in the chat and we'll read them out. As I say, Mickey had a question for you. He tried to get me to answer it, but I'll let him ask.
I was going to say, any relation to Jim?
To who? Sorry,
To Jim.
Jim. No,
Oh,
No,
Bullseye.
yeah,
He's probably too young to remember Bullseye.
no,
yeah. Well,
no. I don't have a clue.
yeah. I was going to
Nah.
say I think he's probably a little bit too young for that reference for Bullseye, but I'd say you've got a fair bit of experience in the league, and you've come into the squad. What's been your first impressions? With the boys that you've come in to train with and play with ultimately.
Yeah, they're a really great group. You know, they've welcomed me in really well, and I feel like, you know, on the training pitch, the standard's been really high. You know, we've got a big squad at the minute, so everyone's, you know, working the hardest to try getting the starting 11. Really, yeah.
Yeah, it's I say there's a big squad at the moment, and the manager said he's still looking to bring strength to strengthen it more, to give obviously more options on a match day. As I say, we've seen you come in and play, and yourself and Keaton have looked very creative and seem to gel very quickly together in midfield,
Mm.
especially with Butterfield as well, who's obviously got a wealth of experience. Has that been enjoyable so far? Because obviously, you come into a new team, you're thrust into things. Has it been a comfortable transition for you?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, the style of play that Rob sets out for us it suits me. So that was my first start in a year against Rochdale. So I feel like, especially against them, we actually did pretty well. And personally, I thought I
Yeah.
did all right. So, you know, the more games that I play, the better I'll get, hopefully.
And obviously, you mentioned the performance against Rochdale. It was a massive improvement. Yes, we might have lost the game, but for
Mm.
large spells, we were in control of the ball. We were creative and we were working as a unit. But as I say, it was only early doors when all the players have been together, and we were starting to see flashes of what could happen. And in the Hartlepool game, up until the red card, we looked quite comfortable.
Mm.
We looked like we could go on and get another. That's got to be a bit of a boost for the lads as well in the dressing room.
Yeah, I feel like we got to take, you know, a lot of confidence from the two performances, and I feel like, you know, without the red card, I feel like the boys could have gone on and picked up the 3 points, and you know, we was unlucky, but hopefully now with the run of games starting Saturday, we got to start winning some games and take the confidence from them two games into the running now. Yeah.
Definitely. Sean Parry's put, good to see the Welsh connection alive and well. Of course, we've had quite a few players. We had Scott Barrow played for us as well, Welsh, and
Kieran
Kieran
Evans.
Evans, yeah, as well, who played
Yeah,
at
I know
Wembley
Ever
for us.
well. Yeah.
So
Oh, you had a word to get him up as well, Sam.
Yeah, I've tried. Well, he tried getting me up. I think Rob come in for me like 18 months ago, so Kieran was trying to get me to come up.
yeah,
Um, but I went to Solio for different reasons. But yeah, I've been speaking to him, trying to get him up as well. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance for him to get up at the minute, isn't it? All the way
yeah,
down there. But
yeah.
you mentioned obviously you're enjoying the beaches, very similar to home. Where's been your favourite place to visit with the missus and the dog so far?
Oh, I'm not very good with names. Is it just a
Plymouth.
Tynemouth Beach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taymouth, yeah,
Yeah,
Long Sands Beach, yeah,
Tynemouth Beach. Yeah,
yeah.
so that
It's
was lovely. Yeah.
yeah, it's nice in the summer. There's a restaurant down there, Robinson Crusoe's. That's quite nice. Get nice fish and
Oh,
chips down
nice.
there.
Oh,
So
nice.
in pre-season, so you can burn it off.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to ask a question. You said you hadn't played for a year. How were your
Yeah.
legs? How were your legs after that first game against Rochdale?
Um, it wasn't my legs; it was more my lungs.
Bloody hell.
Trying to chase them round as well. Yeah, but Rob's been on to me a lot, to be honest with him, how I'm feeling physically and stuff. So I think I only played like the 60 minutes that game, so I wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Yeah.
yeah. And we've got a couple of questions that have come in as well. We've got Mickey told me this before we came on. Obviously, your dad was a footballer, Jason Bowen, Welsh international, formerly at Swansea, Birmingham, Cardiff, and more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fantastic.
How is
And
he, by the
yeah,
way, Sam?
Pardon?
How is he?
Yeah, he's all right. He's doing all right. He's positive minded and rubs off on us boys. So yeah, he's doing okay.
oh, fantastic. Obviously, be able to watch the games as well because of the National League TV and stuff. So you'll be able
Yeah,
to keep an eye on you all the way up here.
yeah, he's loving it. Yeah.
Ah, spot on. Does Sam think the lack of games recently will impact the team? Do you think there'll be a negative effect of not having the minutes on the pitch in competitive games?
Um, I think there's pros and cons to it. Obviously, I feel like you might have a shock the first 10, 15 minutes dealing with the intensity of it, but
Hmm.
also tactically we've been able to work on a lot of stuff. So that can trick the opponents as well. So yeah, there's pros and cons to it.
Definitely. Got another question for you. This one's from Mr. Luke. He's put, what team do you support, Sam? Or who did you grow up supporting?
I obviously always like Cardiff because I come through there, but Arsenal.
Yeah. I can see
Arsenal.
it.
I copied my brother.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a random one.
yeah. He'd Army Adams, but who's the best player you've played with, Sam?
Ooh, played with. Um,
Can I give you a clue?
who's that?
See Louis and Rob, and you might start on Saturday if we're playing.
Yeah, yeah, Louis.
Um, Obviously Louis is very important with the way Rob does things as well. They're a fantastic team together. They work very well together. And even as a fan speaking to Rob, he can make you feel like you want to pull on the boots yourself. Very positive person, very forward thinking. Have you been shocked at how important Louis been in the situation since you've come up?
Um, Not really, to be fair. Like from speaking to people and doing my own sort of research when I look on social media and stuff, and I can see like the speeches he done before Wembley and stuff like that. I knew he was going to be very hands on and very vocal part of the team. So I feel like his and Rob's impact is massive moving forward. So hopefully we'll turn things around. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's asking for a bit of inside baseball here. Mr. Fell, have you had any behind closed door matches? I'm guessing probably is it against each other or
Yeah, we've had a couple. Um, we had one when the Wheelstone game was cancelled. I think we did 2 times 30 minutes, but we've been mainly doing it in shorter blocks just to work on tactical stuff really.
yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Keeps the legs moving, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, and the brain busy. Just while we're on, I'm just going to quickly go to this. We do have a poll going at the moment. Is the game going to be rained off? Are we going to win? Yes, draw. #1, or you can #2 for a draw, #3 for a loss, #4 for rained off. The votes are coming in. You can scan the QR code on the screen, and we'll get that up. And as I say, we'll put the results out at the end. I think we all know what's going to happen, because obviously this tweet went out about pitch inspection shortly before we came on air. So we'll go back here and what to do. Vanessa is asking, which teams are you looking forward to playing against for the remainder of the season? Because there's some strong teams this year to look out for.
Yeah,
Oh.
for me, it's probably Solihull just coming from there. Like, I'm good mates with a few of the boys, so I'd like to get one over on them.
Yeah, I'd like to as well after the last time we played them. I'd say the curse of the former player. Warman had a great game, didn't he, against her that day? Steve Barnfields,
I had the shot for the goal as well, I think, so I wish I'd take that back.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's okay. We just called you worse than muck in the club.
Yeah. Need a second mortgage deed to Robinson Crusoe's. Yes, what does I say? He'll have his bonuses. He'll be all right. Or a host a podcast. I wish we got paid. We got here and 1 second. Oh, who would win in a squad if they had a Royal Rumble? So who? That's a bit of a random one, isn't it?
Oh, there's a couple of big boys, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'd say Brad Nicholson or Levi, maybe.
What would Brad's wrestling name be?
His name? Oh, I don't know.
Is it? Well, it is a tough one. It just come to the top of my head. I don't ask after everybody, but yeah. Just visions of him coming out with like misspelt tattoos all over his body coming into the ring. It's gonna be an urban myth now, isn't it? Everyone's gonna think all his tattoos are wrong. This is one question I'm going to ask everybody. I started with Levi last week because obviously he said he knew Marcus Denanga, who used to play for us, and when he scored, he had the bear celebration. He used to growl at like at the camera, and we asked Levi what his celebration would be if he had a spirit animal, and he couldn't answer us. But what's your go-to celebration? Is it animal themed, or is it just giving it the old?
I think mine's more generic. Just sort of a nice last-minute knee slide would be nice, I think.
Well, the pitch is wet enough for it at the minute, so you'll be all right.
Sorry, I've got to ask. You obviously went out on a team bonding. Who was? Levi said he was going quite early. Who was one of the last ones back? Were you in there, Sam?
I think Keaton Ward was there the longest. Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen some good videos of him. Yeah.
Well,
he wasn't dancing to Vanilla Ice by any chance, was he? He had his hat on last week and he just looked like Vanilla Ice. He didn't like it. But if anyone's got any more questions for Sam, please do send them in, and we'll ask them before we let him go, because I'm sure his girlfriend's waiting to watch the soaps with him. So we'll or the missus. I don't know if you're married or not, but and we'll just have a quick look at the poll as well. 60% believe it's going to be rained off so far. Hopefully not. And 1 second. Oh, there we go. We've got Arsenal be waiting to sign Sam. If he scores, it'll be like a Bowen goal, just like them. Oh, that's a bad one, that. But thank you for sending it in. Mickey, you got any more questions before we let Sam go?
I probably have. I'm just trying to think. All I want to know is, obviously your girlfriend's come up here. Was that a conscious decision, or could you just not live without you?
I'd say that, yeah, but
Yeah.
no. To be fair, she's followed me wherever I've gone. To be fair to her, she's just a school teacher at the minute, so that worked out as well, as she can move to different places. So yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
So is she enjoying it up
Yeah.
here as well?
Yeah, she's loving it. We've just moved into our new place as well, which she loves. So yeah, we're settling in nicely.
Oh, we'll look forward to the housewarming party and we're invites.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Or New Year's or something.
Steely's eventually made it. We're just about to let Sam go. Have you got any questions for Sam before we let him go?
No, I've missed it all. Sorry. Hi, Sam. How are you doing?
Hi, right.
Where's he speaking from? Where's Sam speaking from?
In the house.
Oh man,
He's not going to give his address away, you know. How
which? But anyway, no, sorry, I've got no questions. No, sorry.
No question. Well, Sam, thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to watching you play on Saturday. Hopefully, the game is on. But as I say, we'll all get behind you, and let's hope it's the start of something special.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks,
Great.
guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck
Thanks,
for the
Sam.
season,
Cheers, man.
mate. Take
Take
care.
care. Thank you. There we go, Sam Bowen there. Lovely to have him on. How are we doing, Steely? Mad dash home?
I've just arrived. I've been at a staff conference, just like got in the house. My missus was like, "Hi, how you doing?" I was a bit like, "Going on the podcast."
Yeah, well, let's see. That's
Straighten the dog.
I think so. Straight in the puffin. And then
Straight in the puffin.
And then I come on and I thought that was our American friend. That's why I was asking where he was from.
Oh no! The American lad's actually from. Well, he's not American. He's from Dunstan.
So what?
He's from Dunstan. He lives in Jersey. So hopefully he'll be joining us shortly. I have sent him the link. He's got it, so he'll be coming on shortly. But Steely, are you aware that there is a pitch inspection tomorrow at 12:00?
You know it is. It's rained. It rained all the way down, and I was wondering if there was going to be a pitch inspection. What's it like up there, guys? Is it just constant rain?
Yeah, it's wet. It's wet.
The official term is shit.
Yeah.
The club just can't put that out, can they?
No. But we'll see. And
Man.
of course, there was the news today that Josh Lucas has been made head of analysis and recruitment, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Lovely lad. And he's been working very hard at the club over a number of seasons. It's nice to see him get that little step up. And Rob did mention that there was going to be reshuffles and they're starting to put things in place for years to come. And having a young man like that, hopefully he'll be there for many years as well and successful in that role. Of course, Ben Radcliffe has joined the club on loan until the end of the season. So there we go. And what about that? And then also there's a poll. I haven't got Steely in. Braintree result. I've got to see because Steely's late. I'm having to bring him in here like this. 1 second. The Braintree result. We've got 40% saying yes, we'll win. No draws, no losses, and 60% say rained off.
I can't believe it's going to be potentially off. Is it been bad, lads? Has it been?
Yeah. As I say, you know how I've got the grass outside of mine, you're slipping and sliding in it. It's squelching. Yeah, it's
last thing we need. I mean, we've got a pretty packed schedule. You know, when it'll get pushed back. I haven't played. When was it last time we kicked a ball?
Yeah. Is it just me, or every time I see last season's top, I flinch? Yeah, especially the back end of the season, seeing that top wasn't the greatest, but yeah, we're in a new place now, aren't we? But Steely, how are the roads? Because you've been on the road.
Hey,
was it Fife you're in?
I was in Fife, yeah. It's just taking just over 5 hours. It was actually all right, but it literally has rained, from Fife all the way down to Yorkshire. Yeah, just not stopped raining.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad, grim.
Oh, well, we've got breaking weather news here, or because of the weather, the rain has been that bad, I've had to put a hat on for running. So there you go. I wish you'd put clothes on. I'm sick of seeing him run naked along the road.
Well, you will come outside his door.
I know. Well, what can I say? If I know someone's running naked, I'm going to watch.
Later on, lads, we can still do the predictions for Boston at the very least.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to do both, aren't we, just in case. Rain forecast for Friday and Saturday.
I can't believe that game's going to be off.
Also, Stevie, you wouldn't have seen we've got a new title sequence. I'll show you it. I'll just play it now.
Oh, it's exciting. Right.
It's
not good, ladies and gentlemen.
It's AI. It's AI. Wait to see this.
Oh, God.
Enjoy the show, everyone!
So there you go. That's our new intro for
Dave,
the
have you been bored this week by any chance?
No.
No. Stop playing for him.
Yeah.
You probably did that in about like 2 minutes.
Hey,
Good work,
so
Davey. Good
yeah,
work.
so I'll not say it was all me. I was assisted by my friend AI. But yeah, no, it's canny. So
You've missed a job there in life, haven't you? Like creating stuff.
I can't believe you got Steely to do an intro. I live on the 4th floor flat, and Sandra and I have put sandbags down. Yeah, it's
God,
it is
man.
wet. It's wet out there. It's very wet.
You don't sound very promising, lads. This sounds a bit bleak.
As I say, well, this is the tweet that came out before we came on air. A pitch inspection will take place at GIS tomorrow, 12 p.m. Game against Braintree. Updates follow afterwards when possible. And I love how Steely's head was tilted to the side because I've got her on a tilt.
I had to read it.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen it.
it is. Yeah.
You made any signings today?
No signings today.
Let's get it. Ben Radcliffe signing.
Yeah.
How good was that?
Well, it's massive because you know we've talked about obviously losing Louis for 3 games, and this few weeks break hasn't made that come round any quicker for him to get back. It's that we needed games played. Yeah. But speaking to Sam there, he obviously said they've had times to 30-minute interval games where they're working on tactics and stuff like that, so that that they're keeping fit, they're keeping the levels up, but nothing replaces 90 minutes, does it, of in combat. But hopefully with Ben back and hopefully Joe's back, because he wasn't too far away. Kenton, we haven't heard anything. We know that there was a possible operation. Hopefully that hasn't happened, and you could be back to a back 3 with Kenton, Radcliffe and Grayson on Saturday, with the flying wing backs of Nicholson and Elliot Wheeler. So
Kenton will be out for months. He really will.
Yeah,
not injury, that one.
But you've got Ferguson played really well at the back. He didn't look out of place. So they're looking strong at the back, and if they are going to go back to the old formation or the old style with a few things tinkered, then the players are there at the moment, aren't they? The midfield's quite stacked at the moment with Newton, Butterfield, Bowen, Keaton, and there's players and Fenton John as well. So, Josh Home was stacked in midfield. Then you add in Ethan Moore's come in to help with the attacking lineup, Billy Chadwick, Levi Amici, and Mark Beck. So you look at that, there is options all over, and whoever doesn't start will be on the bench, and that's a stronger bench than strongest. Well, of course, it's a stronger squad because obviously they've come in, but it should hopefully be a lot more positive.
Well, Radcliffe signing is quality, isn't it? He's a good player. You know what I mean? He's not like a young lad coming in to try and prove himself. He's already done that. He's an excellent addition to the squad.
And also, not only that, goal threat, from set pieces. So that's massive. You can't underestimate how big that is. We're still waiting for
the pull of the manager as well, because he was keen to come back from Crawley, get up that A1 and.
Well, obviously, we've seen the tweet. There was a retweet of him scoring a goal. He was obviously very excited the day before. So that kind of give you a clue. You're thinking, well, is he just reminiscing about that goal, or is he on his way back? But obviously, it turned out he was on his way back. We'll have a look at that.
I'm sure we mentioned him to Rob, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah, we did.
I think Rob's been telling us lies. So he said he wasn't going to bring Dej back.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Obviously, the votes. Not many votes. Lots of people watching. Not many votes. Come on, get your votes in. #1 for are we going to win? 2 for #2 for a draw. #3 for a loss. #4 for rained off.
I'm just really buzzing for it. You know what I mean? The positivity's there. I mean, we shouldn't be positive. We've just lost 14 consecutive games or whatever. But
my wife just said #4 because she's hoping to go out for a bottomless brunch if I'm not at the match. So, yeah,
results.
Horrible. So I mean, it's really funny enough.
You're just babysitting Dave. We're all out.
I know. We played Braintree last season. I'm sure we needed a pit inspection, and that was in February. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise us.
Yeah.
And Colin Scott, he's put #4. He's full of positivity at the minute. We're hoping to have Sean join us live from America. We've sent him the link. Hope he's doing the school run, so hopefully he'll be on shortly because obviously the time difference to America. We did mention as well, Steely, before you came back about what we had talked about in our private chat about the 500 show.
Yeah.
And that we are going to do a big vlog for maybe away to either Altrincham or Carlisle. So we'll see which one lines up the best, and we'll do a big vlog for, like, obviously it'll work out for the end of the season if it's in fancy dress, or we'll do Carlisle. So we'll have something. We'll have something in place, but also possibly about going forward with that idea earlier in the season about a Hall of Fame. And so we'll have to get in contact with the club to see if they want to get in contact, because it would be better if it was an official Hall of Fame, wouldn't it? And have a bit of a celebration for the 500 show and presentation. Brilliant. And just everyone gets just to hang out, because we're not going to record it. We're not going to go live with that. We'll just make another vlog out of that and talk to people on camera if they'd like to speak to them. Then we'll put something out afterwards. So we're going to look into that, and we'll see what logistics and how possible it is, and if the club are interested. And we've got an idea for the first 3 to go in, and then maybe put out a public vote for the 4th. So we'll go over 4 inductees, but we'll keep it at that and see what comes of it. Hopefully we can get something to come off. If not, we'll try and just have a night where we can have a drink with everybody, if everyone wants to do that. Right, we've got more people coming in.
Well, we're talking about weather, by the way. Weather themed. Mickey, were you in shock, mate, when you got back?
Just a bit. I went to like a smoking lounge in Alicante, and I'd left my mum's. It was quite cool when I left, but as the day was getting on, it was getting hotter. I had a polo shirt on, a jumper, and my jacket, a cap and a scarf for when I got off the plane.
Yeah. And
I nearly toasted on that Alicante, yes. on the smoking terrace. I was like, then I got on the plane and stripped, and then when I got off the plane, I was stood in the car park waiting for Trina, and I was shivering my nuts off. I'm telling you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's nice to know that you suffered when you come back.
My mother says, when I rang up, she obviously she's your ma. She wants to know you're home, safe, and all that. And I rang her up from the car park waiting for Trina. She says, "What's it like?" She says, "Mother, it's raining, it's cold, it's blowing a hoolie." She says, "Oh, it's 23 degrees. You haven't nearly got the washing dried." I said, "No, she has, ma."
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You should have left.
It could be worse. We could be Harrogate fans, 18 games without a win.
Wow. Is that what they're in? Wow.
Yeah, really bad, yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to have Sean joining us shortly. I'll quickly go to this. We've got Tuesday SAT games for the rest of the season. I prefer that. I think it's better. I think time on the pitch will work out as long as we can stay away from injuries.
If you can get a run together, it's good. If you're on a losing run, then you're
that's true.
All right. Well, time to bring in our fan guest this week. I've been talking to this lad for over a year, and he's a decent lad. He's from Gateshead, and he's out there in America. So, hello, Sean. How are you doing?
I'm good, lads. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
New Sean.
Yeah, boys. Good. It's a pleasure to be on. It really is.
Sean, how's your weather over there then?
Terrible, really bad, lads. We had like 1.5 foot of snow on Sunday last week, and it's so icy and cold that just won't shift. So everything's been cancelled with work. I'm just demented. I can't get the snow.
I was going to say, Sean, if obviously Sean's a football coach out in Jersey, and he's having a torrid time. I'll let him tell the story about, obviously, because I asked how was the weather, and I wish I never asked, because when I say it, when it rains it pours, it's when it snows it pours over there. So I'll let Sean tell the story.
No, just we have like an indoor space. It's like a bubble, and it just collapsed for the snow.
Wow!
It's like
Up.
But it's like a bubble, and you just obviously it's like it's got air pumps all around it keeping it up, and obviously the snow came down and crushed it. So we've been trying to find a new location, and I'm just struggling. I've got to get through February, and I was telling Dave, I said I feel a bit like Alan Armstrong felt, or
Wow.
I'm just struggling, boys.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, show everyone your shirt, because you got a retro shirt.
Yeah.
It's not the one you ordered, but it's the one that you got.
I'm curious by this.
Aye, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Well, can I see your shirt though?
Not sure what happened, boys.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I'll retry.
I hope he's got pants on.
I think his weather could be interrupting his connection.
I know. I think Donald Trump's on him. That's where it is. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nightmare with the internet.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
There you go. You're back. Well, how'd the internet disappear there for you?
No, I'm on my phone, and because I just didn't have time to charge my laptop, and obviously it rang, didn't it? So I tried to cut it off.
Oh, right. See, someone's telling you you're on the podcast. But,
I know. So,
that's where it is. But
how long you been out in New Jersey then?
15 years.
Wow.
I came out for, when I originally come out, it was for 9 months, and then obviously I ended up having a family a couple of months later, which I hadn't really planned. But
you horny little man.
That's the Dunstan in us,
Yeah.
So,
you wanted to show your rocket, did you?
Like a tomcat, couldn't hold him down.
It's been pulled down since the rocket now, so there you go. So,
we've got a message from Tracy Wilson. She's put, "Hi Sean," and then it's in 2 parts. She's got, "I'd like to say thank you for what you did for our 2 Wembley trips. I won't go into detail, but that you do too much. It was appreciated." So there's a message there from Tracy.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for that. That was nice to say. Thank you.
And we've got Mr. Lucas put, "Are the Americans understanding your accent, Sean?"
You know what? It's calmed down a lot. I've toned it down a hell of a lot. I still say like how are my boys and how are lads, and they didn't know what I mean, but they're getting there, But honestly, it's toned down a hell of a lot, lads.
They're just getting by on emotions. They're like, he's smiling. We're doing all right.
Well, I don't think Sam Bowen understood a word I said. He's only from Swansea.
There you can,
One of the two.
Hey, crackers.
And that's thrown out after 15 years of being out there, did you say?
Yeah.
It is. 15 years. It's flew out, to be fair. I missed the Northeast every day. I mean, I miss Gateshead. It's funny because I grew up in Dunstan, and I grew up on the same street as Steve Higgins, who used to play for Gateshead.
Oh, Steve Higgins,
I used to play football. I used to play football with his son, and we used to play in Spinnyside Park and all that growing up, and go and watch Gateshead with him. And Steve was playing and stuff, and I think as well I heard he passed away last year. So very sad I heard when I heard that. But yeah, so just grew up around Dunstan and stuff, and then came out here. And it's funny, because a few years back when Watson had the Gateshead job, when he lost his job, before Watson got the job, I told my missus I was going to apply for the Gateshead job. I said, I'm going to apply. She says, why? She's American, right? I says, look, I'd love it. I says, honestly, I'd love the job. I went, I've got the qualifications and stuff. I said, do you fancy it? She went, are you for real? I went, aye. I went, do you fancy? She says, so you want me to upscale and go and take the kids to Gateshead? I went, aye. And I told my mum, my father was against it. He went, stay where you are. My mother went, I think it's a good idea, me. And I went,
yeah.
Aye, but obviously I didn't. And then Watson got it. Was it Watson or Williams? I think Watson got it, and then it didn't work out and stuff. But I thought to myself, I should have applied.
Have you taken your missus to Dunstan?
Do you know, it's funny, you know, because my father's a funny Enrique. So when we came back, my father lives in Wickham now. He's from Lobley Hill, right? But when we came back in July because we went to watch Oasis in Manchester. And my father was like, "Oh, we're going to date somewhere." And he took us doing Gateshead, you know, doing Dunstan, doing the Stains.
Oh,
The
So
sight sounds like Gateshead.
he took with a Dunstan. He took with it on the bank. He goes, "It's a great view, you know. Look at it across the river and all that." And me missus has gone. Is he waiting us up? I went, "It's what he's like, man. He loves water and he's just I think it's like the Tudor Rose on the corner and you walk in and stuff."
yeah.
And I was like, what you brought here for Digans? Well, I just thought I'd show them. And I was like, Jesus Christ, you know. So,
Well, they were just along from the Tudor Rose. That's where when my mum and dad lived when I was born, in commercial buildings.
Oh, there you go.
It's been pulled down now. It used to be opposite the Cross Keys.
The Cross Keys. That was a hotel, wasn't it?
Well,
it's a shame, you know, boys, because I didn't realise it. Loads of people were telling us how bad the high street was, right?
Oh,
I didn't believe them. I didn't believe them. I thought, and I went through it and I was like, wow, like what is going on here, man? I couldn't believe it, boys. I was fuming. Like,
and your lass didn't say, "Let's move now." Even Trends is closed down on the bottom of Jackson Street, man. You couldn't have got a clubber.
No, but I just couldn't believe how bad it was. Because even as a kid, like I used to go in there as a kid. I used to climb on the monument. You know, remember the monument at the bottom of the high street with it across on Wilco's, the blow, right?
The big fat thing.
And I used to climb on it as a kid and all that, and I used to play on it all the time. And I just thought, I just didn't recognise the high street. I was like, what they let done to this place? It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, I was fuming, boys, and I was actually gonna ring. I was gonna ring Martin Gaddis. I was gonna ring him and have a gun at him. Martin Gannon, that's right. I was gonna ring him and have a gun at him and say, "What you know, it's ridiculous. This what you saying?"
Someone should put. I guess you put the Dunstan in her.
You know,
you can get arrested for that over here. It's got what no subtitles. Obviously, they don't need them for you over there. And another part of the Welsh Heed Army, we've got David Evans has put up our Heed Army there, so fantastic to have them. We're just talking about Kieran before. But so I mean, obviously, it must be good for you now being out there to be able, because obviously, last few years you've been able to listen to games on the radio and obviously what we've put out, but you're able to watch it now.
Oh, it's brilliant, because I've got it. I shouldn't say it like boys, but I've got it.
I know what you're saying. You don't have to say anything. You've got perfectly legal.
Is it true? Is it true? Is it true?
It's funny because me father was out here. When my father come with he says, "You know, I can't believe it." He says, "I live in Wickham and I cannot watch Gateshead on the telly, and you're in New Jersey and you can watch Gateshead." I says, "It's mint, isn't it?" He says, "I don't know how." He's on the phone with his missus gone, "I'm watching Gateshead." She went, "How?" He went, "I don't know." I mean, he couldn't believe he's in New Jersey watching Gateshead. He went, "Wait this." I went, "Oh, now." So, but I've got a gripe though, boys. So one thing when I watched them, and I didn't think this out the Davey, but what annoys, I think I've mentioned to you in the past, Dave, right, where the camera should be facing the town and where I stand.
Yeah.
Because when you watch it, it looks like there's no one there.
It's soulless.
Yeah.
And I think, like, my son will go, "There's no one there." I go, "No one there is, man, son." And I just think, obviously, enough for logistics and stuff, I don't think they could, but I just think, put the cameras facing where there's a bit more atmosphere and there's people there.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the Carlisle game the other week, they had a big following there, so it looked decent, right?
Yeah.
But when there's no one there, it looks shite, and I just gone, it looks like there's no, me missus and stuff again, there's no one there. I go, "No, there is. It's just the way the cameras are." So that's me one gripe, you know.
Yeah. Sorry.
No one. No, I'm just agreeing. Just saying.
So
you got out there, Sean. Are you getting your shirts brought in, or?
I've got this dodgy one on the outgated badge on.
It's an old one.
I get them off Tracy from the Soul, by the way, who's brilliant. Right, I don't know if she's still there. She's she sends us all my stuff out. She's brilliant too, by the way. And out I need, she sends us across. I've got a big gated flag in my bar. She sends us all my stuff. So fair play to her, you know. So it's just, I don't know if she's took a back seat or whatever. But
I think she's worked more with the foundation, but she's just
is
moved.
she?
She's moved to
Aye,
Wool.
aye.
It's like you. She's moved to distant country. She's moved to Wooler. So
Get up there. I love wool. I mean, mate had a caravan up there. It was great.
you know what it is? This is a side thing, nothing to do with Gated. There's a YouTube creator. He's bigger on TikTok, but he's called Scotty Furno, and he's this country bumpkin from Wooler, and he goes all over the world doing car stuff, but he looks like a gypsy. And he's just, it's honestly so entertaining. You've got to watch him, Scotty Furno. So if anyone wants to watch, have a look. He's
There you
great.
go.
Heed on me, Adams. Have you met any other Heed fans over there?
No, do you know what? I haven't actually. No, I cannot say I have. So,
You're going to start at the New Jersey branch.
I should do, shouldn't I?
Yeah. We have had other fans from all over. Like with there was what was his name, Perrin, that used to tune in. And there was another couple. There was one from Georgia, one from Dean Stever.
Davey, I don't think you could walk down Gateshead High Street and find a Heed fan. So never mind New Jersey.
It's tough, isn't it? But
hope Donald Trump isn't watching. He'd have ICE agents round Sean's house once he finishes.
Hey, I tell you honestly, do you know something? I used to coach his son back in the day, Baron.
Did you?
Did you?
When I first started off, I used to work for this Dutch company, and he used to come in. Do you know what? He was a diamond of a kid, right? He used to come in all the time. Like we used to do summer camps, and obviously the kids arrive like 8:35, 8:40, and we finish at 3:00. And Baron used to come in at 9:20 when all the kids were in like big black SUVs. He used to just come in, sneak in. We could never put his name down on the register. We got briefings and stuff, like all the president's kids coming in and stuff. But for the first couple of weeks, no one knew who he was. And then eventually it got on. And I used to be like, oh, Baron, get the balls in and carry the balls. And the boys were like, I can't believe you're making. I went, look, you've got to treat him like a normal kid.
Yeah.
You know, like when it was funny though, I felt bad for him in a way because there was Secret Service everywhere. Like everywhere we used to go. And if you went to the toilet, there'd be like two outside the door, one next to him, one outside the cubicle. And I used to think, it's not a kid.
But it's handy if he's stood in the wall and he's got to have a couple of blokes stood next to him. It just fills out the wall, doesn't it, for the free?
Aye, but it's funny though because we used to get told like don't speak to him about football, about politics or anything because you can't, because he's a kid and he's dad and stuff. It's controversial.
Was he tall then? Because he's massive.
I was massive. I was huge. He was something and all. He was a good footballer, you know. Like
was he?
A lot of people used to go, oh, he's getting buys because of his father. Nah, he was a really good player.
Yeah.
So he used to win, like we used to like juggling challenges every week and all that, and he used to win them all. And he was a good kid.
Not mental, like a small world. Like
he said to us once, he went, coach, he went, are you a Trump man? I went, I'm not getting involved in this, Baron. I've told you I'm not speaking. He goes, I'll ask you another question. Did you vote Brexit? And I went, because obviously they think if you did, you're a Trump. And I went, I'm not getting involved with you. I went, I'm not speaking to you. I went, just go and get the gun play. He says, coach, she's an evil witch, Hillary. And I just went, Baron, go and get the balls in. And that's all he said, you know. But he was, honestly, he was a good kid. He really was.
Yeah.
So I do think if Ace come run that and just say, get on the phone to Baron.
Maybe like no, he made us do laps. Get him out.
Yeah. So is it just like the collegiate system you're working in, or is it your own company?
No, I started off in the youth, like just all the young kids and stuff, and now I've got my own business, so I just do just because I was at Wild's Boys Club for years and stuff, and it's everything to do with Radcliffe and at Wild's End and stuff, but you just get paid for it, yeah. So and you know, it's the same level, it's the same. Obviously, I just went through the youth system in England and then came through the youth system here, and like I don't want to. There isn't many opportunities in England and stuff, and that's the problem. You know, like I know many top coaches who they're working in Asda or they're working in Tesco, they were out here, and then when he come in, he got rid of all the visas. Trump got rid of all the visas, so he basically went, I want American jobs for American people, and he kicked out all the everyone who had visas couldn't get visas anymore. So at the time, I was lucky I got a green card, so he managed. So now the standards dropped off, like the coaching, the level's abysmal. But there's a lot of top lads in England who have coached up in the northeast and everything. Who the top draw, they just kind of get jobs in the business, you know.
Yeah, well, we've got Colin Scott's put swap you Gannon for Barron anytime. And get Sean over for the 500th show. We couldn't afford him. I don't think he's lasted let him come back either.
I'm struggling at the minute, man. I really am. Like I say, with losing all this work and stuff, I'm struggling. So
yeah, it's hopefully has it started to melt there yet or not, or is it?
No, because it's too like it's amazing because today the sun's up, but it's freezing. Right, and so it cannot melt. They reckon it's gonna be another couple of weeks until it gets hot again.
Wow.
But when it's hot, it's unreal. It's unbelievable.
I just seen
when it's cold,
I just seen a thing today, like when you see these daft Instagram accounts and it's got random facts you didn't know, and I seen what it is that New York is actually lower in the world on the equator, like towards the equator, than Rome. So I mean, I've been in June when it's hot in New York. I mean, it's scorching. It is hotter than Spain.
It is mental.
And like as I say, it's wild the extremes you get out there, from like the snow flurries to the extreme heat.
It's funny because I'm a big boxing fan, and when they had the boxing on last week in Newcastle, the Josh Kelly fight, they were in New York as well because Shakur Stevenson was fighting out here, and the commentators had been in New York, and they were like, "Get us to Newcastle, it's so cold here." And they were English. They were saying we never thought we'd want to see Newcastle as much with the weather, as get us across to Newcastle because New York's brutal. And I didn't realise when I first come here, I thought there's no way. I'm telling you, it's shocking how cold it is. You know, and
I can tell you that the coldest I've ever been, it was in early or late November, early December. I went to the top of the Empire State Building. During the day, it was like jacket weather, like light jacket. It wasn't cold, but you weren't having to, like you couldn't wear on a t-shirt. I went up there and I seen like the guard that was on duty at the top was just like layer upon layer. It was ridiculous. You think you had shoulders like Hulk Hogan times 3, and just the layers, and you walk out and it just freezing. I was like, whoa. That's it's nearly as bad as Gateshead Stadium.
But it's crazy because when you say like even like the basketball and stuff, they'll play all these games on the East Coast where it's freezing, and they'll get on a plane today and they get off tomorrow and then shorts and t-shirts in California. Yeah, and it's the same country. It's 6 hours away, and it's just a different, like the weather's unreal, and you just think. It's like night and day here compared to here. It's just it's crazy, boys.
Obviously, you've got a big event over there in the summer. You've got the World Cup. Have you been able to go to any games?
I'm a bit upset. I'm upset, boys, to be honest, because I just think. Listen, I love this country. My kids are American, but they've just took the piss. They really have, because they've done the same with the Ryder Cup, right? Like the Ryder Cup in Europe. I'm not a golf fan, but loads of my mates are, and the Ryder Cup in Europe I think it was a couple of £100. And then out here they were saying, "Oh, we're going to do VIP Ryder Cup tickets. It's $1.50, and you get unlimited soft drinks and a hot dog." And you're thinking, well, what kind of shitty VIP package is that? Yeah. And then they've done the same with the World Cup, man, boys. Like you look at the prices now, man. It's unbelievable. Like I got, it's more. Honestly, it's
football. Wow.
Well, the final £6,000. And you look at it and go, you're just taking a game, right, a working class game, and you're just taking the piss out of people. And like, I managed to get tickets for Brazil, Morocco, at the MetLife, and then I managed to get tickets for Ecuador against Ivory Coast, and then I've got England, Ghana, and England, Panama tickets.
Nice.
But I've spent a fortune, and it's got to the point, lads, where I've got a couple of England mates coming over who they're going home and away with England, they're going all over the place, and they're coming over to stay with me to save them in accommodation, and they're getting me tickets. You know,
well, accommodation's ridiculous now. Even over here, it's horrific.
It is.
Well, the problem is, now your bog standard hotels that are normally $100 a night are charging $1,000 a night. You know, like when we go to Boston, we're going to Boston for England, Ghana. We're going to get a camper van, because we're going to stay in a boat on Boston Harbour, but they want $1,500 a night. we're going to stay in Rhode Island, which is about 40 minutes away. But then we thought we'll end up getting pissed and we didn't want to drive. So we're just going to stay. We're gonna get a camper van and just blast outside the Grund and just like a big 6-seater, and I think it's costing we're £200 each for like 2 nights. So we're just gonna do that, the old Max and Paddy style, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You're gonna have one of them cookout things. What they have?
The what? Sorry.
They have the cookout things.
Aye, they've got
Inside the ground.
I won't be to set it up though. I'm shite with that sort of thing.
The only thing he'd be to do is dry his underpants on the wing mirrors. That's what he'd be doing.
It'll be boiling hot now, won't it? It'll be boiling.
Yeah. But
it'll be stinking though. It'll be stinking when the 6 are on the curries that neat night.
It smells like a farmyard in there.
I mean, obviously, there's a big event coming up this Sunday, and it's a national holiday, isn't it? The Super Bowl. Do you get involved in it, or do you get excited for it, or is it just a piss up?
I can't stand it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
you know what, boys? I don't understand it. I didn't like. I've been. Yeah. I didn't like it, and it's big, yeah. Because all me sessions are cancelled because kids won't. When that's on, it's like the Holy Grail. That you kind of get them anywhere, and they're all just gambling losers, and so you can't do any sessions or nothing that interferes with Super Bowl. But I just can't be dealing with it. The only thing I like is the basketball. I don't like anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, between on Sunday, Davey.
New England Patriots and
I didn't know I was playing. No,
I think is it Buffalo Broncos or something? Something like that. Yeah.
Boys.
But so you're not like ice hockey neither, Sean.
Do you know what, Mickey? When you can, it's unreal. I don't know if you've been.
Not over there, but here I have.
Oh, it's brilliant when it's like. I didn't think originally. I was like, I didn't know where the puck is. I kind of say it's shite. But when you can, it's mint. The kick-off, there's fights. When you read at the front and they smash the glass, it's brilliant. So,
it's a great sport to watch.
It is brilliant. And you just think to yourself, if the goal's so small and the keeper's massive, and you think, how they're scoring, how he's a unit. And the goal's but it's brilliant, man. It is. Hockey's class.
The basketball's different out there as well, isn't it? It's more of an event. It's
you know what, right? That's what annoys us. So I've got season tickets for the 76ers in Philadelphia, right? And me missus always gans, you're a knob. And I go, what? Because look, the gang, right? No, because
well, she knows you better than us, Sean.
No, but do you know what annoys? Do you know what annoys us, right, boys? And you know, as you're football fans, right? Like, so say I was there the other week with my son, right? And there were 20 points up, right? So that's like being 4-0 up in football, 5-0 up, right? And they threw a 20-point lead away. They were getting beat by 5, and they're all cheering, way, singing to Shakira and all this. And I went, it's bullshit. I went, if that was football, you'd be throwing things at the players.
Yeah.
You'd be telling them to go and fuck off, right? I went, imagine, you'd be fuming. And she went, you're a right miserable bastard. I went, I'm not a miserable bastard. I went, I didn't like, how can you be happy, right, that you threw it? Like, honestly, it's like being 4-0 up and losing 5-4. Can you imagine the fans singing to Shakira and like and grinding in, you know, twerking and all that shit, right?
Be great.
Give our right.
It is. Reece, we're going now. Before we let you go, Sean, what's your predictions? We need them for the next 2 games because we didn't think the one on Saturday is going to be on.
Oh, is it off? Is it?
It looks like it. There's a pitch inspection tomorrow.
To be honest, I'm coming over in April, so I'm hoping to see a couple of games. So I'm hoping to cram a couple in when I'm out there. You know,
you might be here for the 500th then.
We'll definitely have them.
So what was it? It was Braintree wandered on Saturday.
Yeah, Braintree on Saturday, Boston away on Tuesday. So you got a prediction for them too before we let you go.
Oh, I'm gonna say 4 points. We'll win 1-0 on a story playing. Obviously suspended.
3 games out.
3 games. Fucking hell. 1-0 we'll win. And we'll draw 1-1 at Boston. There you go.
Right, there we're gone. Well, Sean, we'll let you get off, and you can go and shoot outside you on the Heat Army podcast that I'll be celebrating in your street.
Can I just say what a pleasure it is to have you on, mate?
Yeah,
Sean, quality.
No, listen, boys, it's been brilliant. It really has. I listen to you boys all the time, and it's been a pleasure. When I come over, we'll grab a beer. You know, it'll
definitely,
be nice.
Definitely, Sean.
Without the shadow.
Divin get us on the high street because I'll have a moan.
No, we'll hit Low Fell in the Saltwell Club. That's what we'll do. Right.
Definitely.
On that note, we'll see you later,
Yeah,
Sean.
Sean.
Thank you.
Take care, mate.
Cheers,
Much
lads. Thank
appreciated.
you.
Yes.
Well, cheers,
Right.
boys.
Yes.
See you, lads.
There we
later.
go. That was Sean there.
Top lad.
Fantastic to have him on. And as I say,
He's staying in the background. He's staying. Are you
Yeah,
staying for the show?
yeah, we'll keep
Oh,
it.
you're coming.
I've just muted him, so he's in the background there. Right, predictions. I'll quickly do mine. If we play on Saturday, I think we're going to go 3-1. I think we're going to ramp it. I think we're really going to go for it. I think we're going to be on the front foot. I'm feeling positive, and I think a 2-1 win at Boston as well. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
So I'll let Mickey yours.
Well, I'll use my super joke and get peas each for Saturday. No, if the game's on, I'm going to go 2-1 to Gateshead, and I'm with Sean. I'm going to go ones each with a Boston game.
Oh, you know what? I'm really positive. I was actually going for the same scorelines as Davey. I was like, "What? You're joking?" So I'll go 3-0 on Saturday, and go on then. I'll go. I don't think it'll be 2-0, and I'll go 2-0 win on Boston.
Yeah, right. We've got the one here I didn't see before. It'll end up soulless at the World Club Cup. We've got here as well. Let's talk about charging $300 to use a parking space a mile from the stadium. It's unreal. Wow. Right, we're getting to the predictions here. We've got Sandra's. She's going for Braintree and predictions for Braintree and Boston. He'd win 2-0 against Braintree and win 3-1 at Boston. Positivity. The Super Bowl is between the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. 2-1 for both games, says Ken Webster. Michael Boyle is going 2-0 Braintree, 2-1 against Braintree, and 2-1 against Boston. So got positivity there. Sean Parry's going for a 3-2 win in both games. It's nice to see everyone positive. Heat Army Adam is going for a prediction against Boston. 4-0 win against Braintree and 3-1 against Boston. 3-1 win, says St. Geordie, and a 2-1 win at Boston. Of course, last season's Prediction League champion. We've got Colin Scott bringing us back down to earth. He's going for a win on Saturday and a defeat, 2-0 win on Saturday, 2-1 defeat away there. Ian Wilson is going for 2-0 against Braintree and 2-2 against Boston. We've got Vanessa, who's going for a 2-1 win on Saturday and a 2-2 against Boston. We've got Louise Dick. She's going for 2-0 to Gateshead against Braintree and 2-1 win against Boston. She's got the fingers crossed there. Trina, she's up there second in the league, I believe. 2-0 in both games. He'd win. Johnny Gray is going for a 3-2 win on Saturday and a 1-1 draw against Boston. The messages are still flying in. Got to keep the positivity going. The Great Escape to begin. Gateshead 2-0 against Boston, against Braintree, and 0-0 draw against Boston, says John Dick. Johnny Great Darcy, who's top of the league, everybody. She's going for a 2-1 win against Braintree and a 1-1 draw against Boston. So keep them coming in. We've went a little bit over tonight, but we've enjoyed ourselves. And it's a 60% there. I'll say with little refreshers. There hasn't been many votes. There's lots of you watching. Get voting, man. Get voting. Use it.
And I could say something while I know Colin Scott's on there.
Yeah.
Trina bumped into Ked and asked how Meg and Michael were. That's his nana and granddad. But she forgot to ask how Colin and Alison were, and she forgot to even ask how Ked was. So if you're listening, folks, we do really wonder how you all on. I hope you're well. Sheila just asked how Meg and Michael were.
What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, as I say, the poll does end up like people are saying 60%. It's not going to be on. But as I say, the tweet was, as I say, I put it there just before the tweet on that came before we came on there. Pitch inspection at Gateshead International Stadium, 12 p.m. tomorrow, ahead of Saturday's game against Braintree Town. Updates will follow afterwards when possible. So, well, you know, the amount of rain that's come down, it does look like there could be a chance it could be off. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got Sean was to all well. There we go. And we've got there. Look, Sean was good value. Get him back on again. We'll get the swear jar on for him though next time. You can take the lad out of Dunstan,
He
can't
was
you?
an absolute tonic.
He
Him
was.
and Sam Bowen were a tonic.
Yeah, great to have them on. As I say, I've been speaking to Sean for probably about 2 years now. He's great. Say good night, ta-ta for now. See you against Brackley. Hopefully against Braintree before that, son. But yeah, we'll start to wrap it up there. Everyone, thank you very much. As I say, it's been a good show. As I say, that it'd just be nice to get some football, wouldn't it, boys? It would.
It would be lovely.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get that. Definitely. Well, lads, we'll say goodbye to everyone. Thank you very much. If you're going down to Boston, have safe travels. I think Steely might be there.
I'll be there. Aye, I'm going. Yeah.
So yeah. As I say, I'd imagine the game's on at the Soccer Club and on at the Legion. So if you're going to watch the game, go along there. I think I'm going to watch it in the house. But yeah, everyone enjoy it. Because my wife's birthday, I said I was going to watch it in the house. She clicked and she went, "What? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching the match." I say, "Doesn't look I'm going to be watching it." But anyway, we've got thanks all for a fun show and good evening, Colin. Right, everyone, we're going to say goodbye and we're just going to stare blankly at the screen because we don't know how long it takes to go